Ready, man. Second place. Congratulations, Vincent.
Thank you. It was a nice run. It was a strong run. Getting all the way to second from the fourth place of Swiss. Very fun tournament, very good time all around.
I'll come in closer for you. But yeah, do you want to tell me about your mat?
So our locals shuffled, local game store in South Australia. Our whole crew, we decided to make a custom playmat for nationals this year. So made it like a fighting game select screen. So we all chose like a favorite Digimon. Then just had some padded filler out for extra characters.
That's so sick.
Obviously my favorite Fendelugimon Takemikazuchi. Got them down there. Got our names written on our mats. Written Digi code as well.
Do all your friends have like their favorite Digimon here?
So
That's sick.
one of my boys, Bailey, has All Force. Luca has Lucamon. Jared has Examon. Like everyone's like gone there with at least one of their favorite Digimon, which is super cool.
Awesome, man. That's so sick. All right, show us this Takemikazuchi list.
Alright, second place, Fendelugimon Takemikazuchi. We start with eggs. It is the obvious 4 Balmon. Not once per turn, by the way. This card is very cracked. If this deck is going up on the chopping block, it is definitely going to be out of like this and 3 other cards because it does so much for it. There's no need for explanation.
Yeah.
He runs the deck.
And he's not once per turn.
Rookie lineup, so we go 4 of our BT14 main Lugers. He is everything to this deck, just to cheat out the IG from hand or trash underneath there. Getting that extra memory opens up so many plays, and just you need to have that mind link to do all your later things. If I could run more, I would. The only other Luger we have at this stage is the BT15 one.
Wow, I thought you were running 4 of those as well.
Nah, so just 2 of his boy. He's in there mostly for the name, being a Sons of Chaos, Dark Animal and everything. The effects to like delete free KLO when attacking do come up every once in a while, even the gaining a memory. But this is an easy replace out for a new Lugamon next step for that on-play search.
For sure.
And we need consistency, we need certain pieces that can't be searched by anything that specifies Dark Animal, Sons of Chaos or anything, so free Ukomon is the way, because we can't find Kazuchimon, we are going nowhere. And this card, we've seen the promo one, we've seen why that one's limited, it's correct, so being able just to Digimon for 1 and increase consistency, get that first chip, because once Takemikazuchi gets the opponent to 4 security, OTK from there.
Literally.
It's over.
Yeah. Awesome, man.
So that's our rookie lineup. Now for champions. So we've got 4 of the BT15 Lugamon. So again, adding more consistency and draw power and everything when Digivolving, trash 1, draw 1, which is good as long as you have IG underneath. Even if you want to play a bit risky and swing and get an extra draw, very good with plays like Hell Lugamon, just to being able to gain that extra 2k per discard. I could go swing, when Digivolving, trash 1, gain 2k, swing, trash Hell Luga, another 2k, Digivolve to Hell Luga. He's suddenly 13k for a check.
True.
He's very strong. Again, the gaining of memory does come up. End of attack. I hit a Jack raid in security. I put him over to 4. I can gain 2 easy by going gain a memory from this, or playing a Tamer out from the sources and getting 1 from Luga. So then we play 2 of the Lugamon from the BT14 as well. Also just a solid card. You generally want to see the red-purple before you see pure purple. Gaining a memory inherit's very good, of course. We're not usually swinging with him for those effects. It comes up very rarely. Also just a solid target to summon off of Soul Lugamon to get the plus 6k for our alliancing later on.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure too, like in one of the, I think it was the second game, I saw you like drop out, like you just like hard played an AG, gained like 4 memory or something, because you had all the sources because it was a new Digimon, and I was like, he's going again.
Yeah, it's very good, especially if we do get it out. To get to that second Takemikazuchi, getting this and Soul Luga, it's just basically 2 costs of Soul Luga, which is very strong.
For sure, dog.
And for our last of the champions, we run 3 Tyrannomon. I've seen decks run 2, I've seen decks run 4. The canon choice is free. IGN, the source material, has 4 Tyranno at the start, 1 dies, so he only has 3. Ever since, I'm like, 3 in the deck, no more, no less. We're sticking to character.
I will say too, like that, while I was commentating, it made such a difference just to have that blocker out on field. Like, just stopping the purple hybrid
Having
for one
an extra
check.
blocker against decks like Magnamon X is just crazy, just to try and stop them from getting that protection. And his Holt on play, the first time I played this deck, I was playing it so like poorly. I came up against a mirror match. The dude showing me just how he freestyled it in terms of like hard playing Tyranno, putting me to 2, then ditching Soul Luger, going to 5, going to 8 off the Fenrir Luger and everything was just nuts. Just to get that extra body on the board.
That's crazy.
So yeah, that's what I should have done in that last game, but
it is
anyway,
what
we'll
it is.
continue on to the ultimate. Also good just to search Tamer and a body, like a piece, like a Digimon. So very
for
solid.
sure, man.
Now for the level 5s. For Soul Lugamon, this is one of the other cards that I would say if this deck is getting hit, it's got to be this.
That's so that's interesting because I heard a lot of people say that Soul Luga is the card that needs to get hit, and I just don't know that it does enough.
One of the main problems is coming against this deck like curbing into any match is if they get a floodgate that stops, say, special summoning stops memory gain, that can hurt. But being able to pop the 6k or lower with this when Digivolving gets rid of that.
Yeah, for sure.
As well as trashing any 2 cards, non-specific on trade.
Yeah, they're so fancy. How nice are these?
Managed to pick mine up all last night.
Let's go.
Same about Hell Lugas.
Yeah.
But trashing any 2 cards, we need to get Kazuchi and trash for our big combo, so he definitely makes it work.
Yep.
This all turns effect, not everyone ever remembers what it does or how it happens.
So,
as we saw against Ari.
Yeah, literally. I was like, he is just going to die now, and then you were like, die.
One time I made a friend pretty salty because I didn't have Fenrir in hand, but I had it in trash. I was at 0, so I hard dropped Hell Luga just to delete himself, just so that he could see this was something was deleted, and Digivolve to Fenrir for 0. So he was like, I can't believe you could do that. I was nuts.
That's so cool.
So Soul Luga is such a strong piece of this deck.
Yeah.
Then we have Hell Luga, so got him at 2.
Just because it's got the shiny hearts. And there's a little bit of glare just here. It's a staple at this point for me to have glare.
Yeah, this card's great. Against Gallant, you can hard drop this, push them over to past 0 on their side and everything. They're suddenly affected. You can delete them, which comes up pretty good. Again, getting to draw 2, recycle a Lugamon is like such an important piece, and just being able to trash things like is pretty solid. And yeah, just a solid delete. You can't hit level 7s, but that's fine. Like if you can stop them at their level 5 or 6 with this, very strong.
Yeah, draw trash is just so good for you.
Yeah. And for our last ultimate, it is Skullbaluchimon.
Yeah, buddy.
This was a 2 of. The last 2 weeks I was testing 2 of. I felt like I was bricking more, so I dropped it down to 1 for a different card I'll say later.
Okay.
This it can make you go into a second Takemikazuchi after your first one at the same turn, because his discard effect acts the same basically as the Bowmon.
Yeah.
So as long as we have our champion, we Mind Link, we go Soul Lugamon. We ditch the Skullbaluchi, and now let us Digivolve into a Fenrir Lugamon, even without the Bowmon. And then from there, if the other piece is in trash, you're good to go.
Just keep moving. Nice.
I barely ever use his effects to ditch himself and then Digivolve into himself to give one of my Digimon the on deletion. But it's just that whole Bowmon 2 that is just the peak of this deck. That just makes it so strong.
Curious, that's not once per turn either, is it?
For the not once per turn.
I'll
Not
just
once per turn.
Sick dog.
So then for our level 6s, it is 4 of this Fenrir Lugamon. This is card number 3 or 4 that I say if you hit the deck, this is what you hit.
Yeah.
Because it is absolutely insane to Digivolve, have iGenius Sources, which is going to be 99% of your time, and to summon either another Fenrir or to summon a Kazuchimon. That just gets you straight into your level 7.
Yeah, for sure.
So it is just a solid piece. The all turns effects, when something with Pulsemon Text or Sons of Chaos is played, just to kill a 10k or lower, that also does come up before you go into Takemikazuchi after playing Kazuchi. That's just an extra 10k you can kill.
Yeah.
As well as, say, if you have Fenrir Lugo on board, they hit a Tamer and security in place, that's all turns, that counts, so that does delete.
Made the difference for you with the
matchup
Duskmon.
Purple Hybrid, being able to just get rid of that extra swing.
That sure was sick. That was sick.
And it takes 2 to tango, so Fenrir Lugamon plus other level 6 is Kazuchimon. He is a Garnet in hand most of the time, good discard fodder.
Yeah.
His end of turn doesn't come up that much, but I have had it save me before, being like, okay, I don't have Takemikazuchi, but I'm at the end of turn, I'm at 2, so I'll recover up to 3. Just getting that extra buff is very good. Yeah, he's mostly just there to get invited by his friend over so they could dance a little and make our level 7. So next set, he's definitely getting replaced with our new one because the inherit minus 8k compared to the recovery one if the card's trash to remove from your security is just makes all the difference.
So good, eh?
Yeah. So we have our key boy, our key component, Fenrir Lugomon Takemikazuchi. This is card number 4 of if you hit the deck, you hit this, because he does it.
Yeah, I do love that it's like just glare and shine on the camera.
He does everything you need with removing something of minus 16k. DP reduction is such a strong form of like removal. Can't armor purge out of minus 16k. Setting the memory to free, so no matter if you get into 7, 9, 2, whatever, you can go to free, gain the memory. Recovering 1 is strong just to be on a defensive 2. And when attacking, not once per turn by the way, to trash the security, you're at 2 security, you get to Takemikazuchi, have an extra body on board, they're at 4, that's game.
Yeah.
You've got it from there. Unless you hit like a rivals.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, strong dog, good dog. 16k DP and security as well is just a solid amount. So next is Tamers. So we'll start with IGs. 2 of a Code Cracker Fang, 3 of a free cost.
Yeah.
I strongly disagree with anyone who puts the ratios the opposite way. Just in practice, having multiple memory setters gets me free. Having multiple IG, even at 1, I go up to 4. So that's just a little bit more of a bonus. Cheaper cost as well. So getting it played and gaining memory from Luger and whatnot just makes that easier to use. But I do agree with that. Guaranteed free memory is just very strong with this deck.
Nice. Dude, that's it. Yeah.
Next is Analog Youth.
Yeah.
So we got 4 of this boy of obvious reasons. We need the level 7 in trash, we need Kazuchi in trash. He is obviously a 4 of. This card's probably going to see its days numbered soon. But
I hadn't even thought about that, but you might not be wrong. No, we've spent a fair bit of money on these.
Yeah, it's we don't like to talk about how much money we spend on the game. But Analog Youth also strong with Hell Lugomon. If we Digivolve up to him, being able to, when he deletes himself, trigger that to gain that memory and to hatch an egg, starting our new stack is just strong.
Yeah.
So we're up to the options finally. We got 2 of the Demon Wolf of the Castle of 9 Wolves. This card's just very strong with its security effect basically being its main effect. We reveal 3, we add a card of the Sons of Chaos, so it has to be a Digimon Tamer, and then we trash 1. I've had games where I'm missing a level 6, I'm at 0, so I go screw it, hard drop this, search 3, find my level 6, ditch level 6, we Digivolve, we and its delay effects, being able to summon something out, reducing the cost by 2. Tyrannomon comes out as a 2 cost, 3
every
cost
time.
Comes out as a 1 cost. Like, it's just a very powerful effect.
Every single time with the Tyranno.
Yeah.
It's so good.
We need to bring our boy back. So I was, with the second Skull Bellucci, which dropped down to, I went for a 3rd Great Memory Boost. You can play Amber, you can play Great. They both search what you need in terms of Kazuchimon being green or yellow. I just went for Great because it's still purple itself. But just like a regular memory boost, but we search the extra color, search 1 less card. We need Kazuchimon, we find Kazuchimon. I used to run training, but the ability to gain more memory compared to just reducing cost comes up.
Yeah, for sure.
So, solid. And for our last card, it is the one of Scramble because it is a powerful card.
Yeah, Scramble's crazy, dog.
They removed my board. I'm like, cool. You still have something on your board. Being able to bring out Lugomon, put a missing piece from the trash to the top of the deck. And then I get started main phase, so I do get my IG into sorcerers. I gain my memory. I can go up. Summoning Sickness doesn't matter to me if I'm getting to my Takemikazuchi because DNA. It's fresh body, so we can swing. So
you can go for hell for leather.
Scramble is good at 1. It would be nice to fit a 2nd, but deck space can be pretty tight. But hey, we'll see if a ban list comes up what changes because there's a lot of things on the chopping block.
There's a lot of things that might be coming soon, but nonetheless, congratulations, good job.
Thank you
so much.
Again.
Give me one of these. Give me one of these. I'm
it
so
was
proud.
An awesome tournament. It was run very well. But yeah, the streak had to end. A big congratulations again to Sean, and a shout out to all my friends and family. I had so many people watching the stream in the end, even from like work, high school, everything, and everyone from the shuffled local game store community. I'm repping the shirt as well. I hope I made the boys there proud. So
Sick, dog.
hey, it was a good weekend. It was a good run.
Awesome, man. Thanks again, Vincent, and congratulations on your second place.
Thank you once again.
We'll be seeing you top 16 again soon.
Well, of course, 100%. And Adelaide Regionals end of March. Be sure to catch me there. Maybe I'll win it. Maybe I won't.
Easy done, bro. See ya.
Easy. See ya.